Greetings. It's mid-March and we're in the high tunnel. Let's get into it. So, dug out this pathway and I flipped the soil over to make a new bed. And if I just left it like that, there would have been raw soil that would have just dried out and became not healthy. So right when I dug out this pathway and flipped all the soil over, I just sowed it to like a broadcast of seed. Call it a cover crop, if you will. So you can see all those seeds are starting to germinate along with some grass, some Shanghai pak choi, some purple plum radish, some sorrel radish, and some Shanghai, and some daikon. So whether this accumulates to a harvest or not, it's just good to get something growing in the soil. And with the limited amount of daylight that we have right now, the soil is still very cold and slow. Things are slow growing. Can't wait to save seed off of this lettuce over here that's made it through the winter. And there is 4 kale down here that have also survived, and going to be saving seed off of these. So along with the kale and the lettuce, there's also this nice spinach coming up, and whether that accumulates to a harvest or not, it'll still be good for saving seed. And I've also just brought in some of my homemade compost and laid it on top to deepen the beds over here. And I also just broadcasted this to a whole bunch of Mizuna greens, tatsoi Asian greens. You can see the spinach is coming through nicely. So maybe we'll get some early greens off that. Definitely we'll get some seed off that. And along with the lettuce, kale, spinach, there's also some cilantro that has overwintered. And if it can hold up a little bit longer, this kohlrabi has also survived. So, and there's a turnip, or I believe it's a purple top white globe turnip that also overwintered. So, and I planted some kaleidoscope kale, the seedlings that survived the dip down into the 20s when I put them out here, and all of the bunching onions and some regular onions are coming up. I don't know how well these are going to do, but I have other batches starting in the propagation seed room at home. So I'll link to all the relevant videos of what I talked about and what's gotten us to this point. But it's cool to see everything coming around, and just goes to show, if you don't give up, then you will prosper. So like I said, things are still cold, things are still fluctuating, still not many hours, still not into our long days of daylight. But as the days go on, things will only start to grow more and as the days get longer, that will be the closer that these things get going to seed, and then we can start saving the seed and transplanting in the peppers and eggplant around late May, early June, and getting all of the seedlings started early April, so just in a few weeks. And yeah, so mid-March, high tunnel updates. Everything is coming together. Peace, blessings, have a great day. We'll see you soon.